Alright, so welcome back. Another day, another reading, so let's get straight to it. The one song that was popping up on my mind was like some mistakes that in this part of the story. I don't remember like the full lyrics or like, like the little vibe to it. But it just popped up. Like earlier I had a different song. Like the song that I had earlier before like sipping in here was just like Glimpse of Us by Joji. Like that song has been on me for these past 2 days. So I'm just like, enough. And then right now, yeah, I got that song. I don't know the name of it. I'll probably look it up, listen down below when I get the chance. But the main theme to this like song, it has to do with like the fact of like it's part of the story to have some mistakes throughout this period. And this is, I get the sensation that this is like the parts where you're reflecting, overviewing, seeing those aspects of yourself and coming to full terms that it is okay to have mistakes throughout your journey as long as you're learning and growing from them and not redoing those same old mistakes. So it's just like contingent on the fact that like, you allowing yourself to be human because humans are always creating mistakes. So with that being said, let's get straight to your reading. I feel like I wanted to go through a whole like other tangent and be like, yeah, some people have a hard time accepting that they're flawed and that it's part of the human nature to be flawed. We're not meant to be perfect. I'm seeing for the specific individual that I'm reading for today. And if you already have made it this far into the video, just know that your heart chakra is opening up. That you're starting to become one with the universe again. Slowly but surely. But I can tell like slowly you feel that pull. You feel that pull that you are meant to be one. You're not meant to be in separation. And that's where like Spirit's like saying like whatever burdens or heaviness that you have in this heart chakra within you, like rise from what's defined you. Like you are not your past, you are not your burdens, you are not your emotions, you are not those thoughts. You are you. And you get to choose a new day each and every day. So don't, cut that chance off of you. Like you have the chance to like every day to try something new, be someone new. And if there's anybody out there making you believe otherwise, screw them. Deadass, screw them. Because you can be anybody that you want to be. You're not a definite like, oh, well, this is how you're supposed to be forever and always. No. People are bound to change and grow. That is part of life. And with Spirit's like saying, like, you are someone that's very creative, very expressive, very, like, talented. So use that for the greatness to connect with the universe, to connect with people in different shapes or forms. So this could be like, either through music, through poetry, through writing books, through journaling, through writing a memoir, or through making videos. Or through like creating like arts and crafts, go for it. Like you literally have a knack for this stuff. You literally have a talent. So this is your sign to literally go and do it. Like you're not just meant to like be creating one thing. Like you are meant to be creating so many beautiful things. And this could be like even memories, conversations, connections with people. Like it doesn't have to be artistic. Like art is art, and this is like divine feminine energy. Yes, because Spirit's like saying like you are leveling up, like nurture this aspect of yourself. Like you are so creative. You are so creative, so like go for it. This is something that you were meant for. It's just like requiring you to be patient. I know like this judgment or like this heaviness that you're feeling right now is making it kind of challenging for you because you're wanting to like, move out into the world already, but you're still in like cocoon phase. Start morphing and growing in there. So it's kind of like, I'm ready. And Spirit's just saying, like, you're having a complete karma completion. Like, you're closing out this cycle. This cycle of, like, you carrying, like, people's burdens, people's, like, emotions, people's stories, like, within your own system, within your own body, within your own mind and soul and spirit. That it is no longer your job to be carrying this heaviness any longer. It is time to finally close this once and for all and liberate yourself from this stuff. And I know it's pretty challenging because, it's easier said than done. But allow yourself to go through these momentums, through these motions. It's going to work out. And I don't know how many more times I have to say this, but it's going to work out. I know right now it's very hard because, the flood of emotions, the floods of thoughts, the anxiety, you know, the paranoia sometimes, the lack of sleep, the stress, you know, or whatever's going outside of you, like, you know, you're still going to make it out, okay? You're still going to make it out. And if you feel like you're not going to be able to make it out, go talk to somebody. Go have a conversation. Go write about it. Go, you know, cry about it. And not in the sense of like, you know, you're losing. Like, cry about it in the sense like you're liberating yourself from. Like, that is a shift in perspective that you need to take. Like, emotions are not a weakness. They're really not. It's an actual strength to know, like, you know, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I feel, and I'm going to stand on it, and I'm not going to back down from it. There is like a true strength when it comes to this. And it's like saying, like, as you karmically completing this cycle, timeline shift is going to happen here. There's going to be a shift here. I think like there's a sensation of like you were needing to be put on this pause or in this momentum right now during this period, so that way you can release all of this energy, all of like, you know, all of this heaviness that you've been carrying, the weights that were never yours to carry, so that way you can step into this next chapter, because in this next chapter you're not meant to be carrying this baggage, not at all. And in order for you to be liberated, you have to like fully process it through. Not logically, think it through, up and down, and try to rationalize it and make sense out of it, because yes, a lot of things can make sense logically, but there's just the other aspect when it comes to the emotions. Is like, sometimes emotions are just emotions. They just are what they are. And that is something that I've been learning for myself, because trust me, I will analyze the shit out of things. I will. I don't care who you are. I will analyze the crap out of things. But this is more in regards to like, you know, even for my divine masculines, your emotions are not a weakness. It is normal to feel things. It's normal to express things. And it's okay to be vulnerable and open with your emotions. Like, life is hard already. And I know, like, you know, in this other, like, paradigm or whatever people like to say, like, you know, it's all a shift in perspective. It's all about, like, you know, life is not hard. It's what you made it out to be. Yes, true. But at the same time, you know, people still have things going on. And it takes a lot of like mental practice and a lot of like emotional regulation to really master that aspect. So I'm here to like, you know, validate that, because it's not simple. It takes some work, and it's been work. Just like anything else takes time, this takes work. And you mastering yourself does take work, and that is completely okay. I'm just going through a whole tangent now. Yes, and Spirit's like saying, like, just slow down. Like, what's the rush? Like, the last video that I posted, not the last one, but, like, previous one. The one about, like, what's the rush? Like, literally, it's just, like, slow down. Like, what is the rush in this? Like, you have so much time ahead of you. Like, what are you rushing for? There's still some, like, you know, some time for you to, like, you know, settle down and really, like, ease yourself up. To remind yourself that you are safe, that you're in good hands, and that, you know, this is just part of, like, the growth. Just like saying, like, slow down, especially when it comes to like a workplace, routines, habits. I don't know why, but I pick up on Virgo energy. So 6th house placements, Virgo placements. Just slow down. Because you are literally carving the path. So again, what is a rush? Like, you're going to have your small little hiccups up and down. That is completely normal, and it's okay. You're meant to take a path that nobody has ever taken. And I'm not saying this like lightly. This is like a path that, you know, your family members have not taken, your ancestors have not taken, maybe even your community. Like, it's not a path that someone would be like, oh, you know, no, like, this is like a completely different path, like something that has not been normalized, and something that is going to take people, like, you know, to catch up onto while you're doing it. Oh, crap. Spirit's like saying divine timing. I'm here like trying to shuffle it. Yes. In divine timing, everything's just going to start grounding itself. Like, there's just so many manifestations, a lot of things like that you've been putting out into the universe that is going to take some time to like slowly start sprouting. Okay? Or like start like coming to fruition, so that way you can start seeing like the fruits of your labor. Like, it is okay. As long as you're taking that time to, like, you know, nourish yourself, take care of yourself, make sure that, you know, everything else around you is okay and you're okay as well, it's going to work out. So again, no rush. Things are unfolding just in divine timing. don't know, this time I just don't feel heavy about this. I actually feel like pretty like, you know, content with this. Like I get the sensation that whoever I'm reading for today, like you are getting to that point in your life that you're feeling content and okay with just, you know, okay, it's going to be slow. You know, you were used to like the fast momentum, go, 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 be busy, be distracted. And now it's just like, yeah, no, slow down, slow down. You got to clear out this and this. A lot of mental chatter and a lot of emotional here. Clear it out. You got to recalibrate both so that way you can be in unison with yourself. Because if one is disimbalanced with the other, you're just going to be having chaos or feeling chaotic inside. It doesn't have to be outside of you. It can just be internally. And if you're feeling like that, it's going to be very challenging to like, you know, be able to like continue with your day-to-day things. And even with anything that you're creating or manifesting, like it's going to be a little bit challenging because it's going to be like taxing. So again, you're growing, you're in this evolution period. Nourish and nurture the things that you've been creating. Keep pouring your little soul out. And if this is like through music, through instruments, through art, through fashion, through even food. Because even with food, you can still be creating stuff. Just letting you know. I've been seeing a few cooking videos and I'm just like, temptation at its finest. It really is. I'm very big of a foodie. So if you didn't know, now you know. I am seeing a black swan opportunity being presented to you. So I kind of want to shuffle more, but then I'm like, no. Relax. Until further notice. All right, so I'll see you back in divine timing. I hope I found you well. And if you're ever in need of talking to somebody, feel free to email me. I'm always here. I'm open and I'm ready to receive whenever you are ready to be receptive and open. So with that being said, I'll see you back in divine timing.